This is Sarvinas with your B2B Cambodia Market update for May 22, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was down 0.34 points or 0.08%, closing at 406.92. Total trade volume fell to 87,428 shares with a total value of 654.8 million real, equivalent to over $163,000. On the main board, two stocks were up. Leading the market was Royal Group Phnom Penh SCZ, which rose 0.94% or 20 reals to 2,150 reals per share, followed by MGQ Education up 0.5% or 10 reals to 2,020 reals per share. On the downside, four stocks declined. Phnom Penh Autonomous Port was the biggest loser of the day, dropping 2.30% or 320 reals to 13,600 reals per share, followed by Pastec Cambodia, which fell 1.82% or 50 reals to 2,700 reals per share. Sihanoukville Autonomous Port and Grand Twins International were also down. Meanwhile, the remaining three stocks on the board remained flat. On the growth board, JS Land was up 1.44% or 40 reals, closing at 2,810 reals per share, while DBD Engineering remained flat at 2,110 reals per share. Phnom Penh Autonomous Port recorded the highest trade volume of the day, with 36,135 shares changing hands, at a total value of 472 million real or over $117,000, accounting for about 41% of Thursday's trade volume. CamGSM recorded the second highest trade volume of the day, with 20,369 shares changing hands at a total value of 48.8 million real or $12,000, approximately 23% of the total trade volume of May 22nd. Moving on to the exchange rate, Khmer Real to US dollar was stable at 4,003 reals per US dollar, while the US index was slightly up to 99.82. Looking at the global commodities, oil prices dropped by more than 1% on Thursday, after a report that OPEC Plus is discussing a production increase for July, stoking concerns that global supply could exceed demand growth. Brent futures lost $1.05 or 1.6% to $63,086 a barrel. US West Texas Intermediate crude was down 98 cents or 1.6% to 60.59. The Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries and its allies, known collectively as OPEC Plus, are discussing whether to make another large output increase at their meeting on June 1. Gold slipped on Thursday after hitting a nearly two-week high earlier in the session, hurt by the uptick in the dollar. Although worries over the US government's increasing debt burden and fiscal outlook kept prices above $3,300 level. Spot gold was down 0.3% at $3,303.82 an ounce. After hitting its highest level since May 9 early in the sessions, US gold futures fell 0.3% to $3,304.10. The US stocks futures were little changed Thursday following a sizable sell-off on Wall Street, as concerns about ballooning deficits deepened. At the time of Cambodia's market closing, S&P 500 futures and Nasdaq 100 futures rose by 0.1% and 0.2% respectively. Futures on the Dow Jones Industrial Average were down 38 points or 0.1%. This was Sarvinas with your B2B Cambodia Market update for May 22nd.